Hi guys, Summers here and welcome along to episode 6 of the Solihull Moors career mode series here on FIFA 20 utilising my National League mod. And as you can see here on the opening screen, we've got a player of the month shortlist that includes our young player Peterson, who's been in excellent form in the centre of the park. Now if you do go on to enjoy this episode, please do hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Big red button down below, and also click that bell notification so you know when my content goes live. Right guys, so the first thing I wanted to show you in this episode is the Youth Academy. Obviously got a glut of players here that we're looking to bring through into the main squad in the future, but one that has now entered the fray is Barry Hamilton. He's 14 years of age, which he's got a very nice goatee slash moustache going on for somebody of his age, but at 6 foot left footed he's a central defensive midfielder that is physically strong, and look at the potential, 73 to 99. Now that is something that I did change in the mod, so that basically 94 is no longer the upper tier limit. I've changed it up to 99 so that players can obviously come in at that very high rating. Clearly I don't think that Barry Hamilton is going to make it to a 99 straight away, but his potential could be up there right in the skyrocket. So hopefully he will be a player for the future, but at 14 years of age we do have to sit him out here in the Youth Academy for quite some time to see that potential come to fruition. But boy, is he going to be a good player by the time he gets there. He's 55 overall already, so by the time that we get to perhaps the next league, League 2, we might be looking at bringing him into the fold, and I think he's going to be a pretty special player. Right guys, here we are with a bit of a squad report looking at how things have progressed, and I just wanted to show you where we're currently at in terms of the squad. So Rafferty is the point of the attack still. Nystrom has come in and has given us a different point of attack on occasions, but I do feel that Rafferty is still the #1 striker here. We've got McGee now out on the left hand side, playing in a left wing position, but he can swap him with Cook from time to time because he does have that driving forward trait that we see from Cook from time to time. Andrews I've really not jived with so far, but he is up to 60 and I'm giving him another chance here out on the right hand side on the right wing position. And the reason that I'm doing that is that Peterson has come in and he's been a fantastic player. Now he's been playing on the right side of midfield, which was a slot that was occupied previously by Andrews, and obviously not really jiving with Andrews, I'm putting Peterson into that slot. Kennedy has been playing fantastic in that CDM role. He is a centre back by trait, but he's good on the ball and he does distribute quite well, so I am happy to play him there for now. Campbell is also now up to a 60 and plays in the right hand centre back slot. Allen has been magnificent since we put him down there in right back, but I do think once Sanderson goes back from his loan spell back to the Wolves, we might have Campbell and Allen back in the centre position, and hopefully by then we should have found ourselves a new right back. Cockrell Mollett is also up to a 60 and he's playing fantastic for us at the moment. Always there to stop the opposition, and really enjoying playing with him on the left hand side. Lastly, we've got Kelly, amazing goalkeeper and certainly heads and shoulders above the other guys that we got in the squad. Now looking down on the bench, I've already talked about Nystrom. He's had a great start to his career here at Solihull Moors. Moran with 47 overall doesn't have the best statistics, but to be perfectly honest, when he does come on, he is a really good player for us. Same with Ennis. I don't get the best out of him all the time, but it depends on why you play him. It just depends on how he feels in that particular game against the opposition you're playing against. Lance Allen, right winger, we've been predominantly playing in, but he did play out quite well in the centre mid role in the last couple of games, so you know I'm going to bring him off the bench from time to time. We've then got Rafferty, Pierce Rafferty in the centre mid position, and again another player that I've really liked to play with, but he hasn't really been on the same stellar form that he started the career mode series with, so he sits here on the bench. Other guys down here that are in the reserves, obviously Jackson has filled in a few times out on the right hand side. We've got Phillips, who has played there as a striker, but we now have Rafferty and Nystrom. Jackson, obviously retiring at the end of the season, and can do a job out on the left wing when we are busy in terms of the schedule. So that's it for this little squad report. Hope we can have a better insight into this going forward in the next few months. I will do a full squad report at the end of the season so you can see how all the players have grown. But I did just want to let you know where we are currently at in terms of the squad itself. Okay, so it's the first game of the episode here, and we are on the road as we face off against Ebbsfleet in this one. Mullet. Are we serious? Are we serious, linesman? How is that a free kick? Lobbed up into the box. And Hill, with their first opportunity in the game, has put Ebbsfleet ahead. It was a goal out of nothing really, just a ball into the box. And Hill gets his head on it to get the home team ahead in this one. Max Allen trying to get ahead of Hill, but he just can't get there. Hill gets ahead of him, and we're 1-0 down. Cook driving through, and that's got to be a penalty, ref. And it's Hill. Hill gets himself involved again. And he gets himself a booking for the privilege of taking our man out. What was he doing? I think it's a free kick and not a penalty, but what the hell was Hill thinking there? No, he's given the penalty. It's Rodri Andrews stepping up. And we go bottom left. Keeper can do nothing about it. Rodri Andrews there with a superb penalty. Celebrations are plenty there. The Ebbsfleet fans are not happy about it, nor is their keeper. As we draw level in this game. Looking for Kennedy. Switches back for Sanderson. He'll drag this forward into Cookie Monster. Off to Peterson, who's been relatively quiet so far. Finds a lovely ball here for Cook. He sprints away. And he couldn't get rid of Brown, and that goes out for a throw-in. Kennedy once more. He's going to find Peterson. Tries to roll it. He's looking for a support. Comes into Rafferty, and that is a lovely finish from Rafferty. There we go. The striker's back on form. The ball rolls across the back of him, and he takes a lovely strike with his left foot there to finish that one. But once again, it's Peterson setting things up, finding Cook. He didn't find Cook. He laid it straight into Rafferty. He was looking for Cook. But it's Rafferty that gets his goal, and we're now 2-1 up. Cook. Rafferty. Looks for Peterson, who lets it go. Drives into the box. Oh, he nearly finishes it. But it does go out for a corner. Great save there from the Ebbsfleet keeper. Had to have a strong hand there to push that round the post. And they can't quite find Peterson. Game really starting to open up now. Oh, that's fantastic strength there from Campbell. Centre there. As we drive away with Kennedy. Of his lovely driving runs in midfield. Oh, on the overlap, Andrews. It's a poor effort. Should have done so much better there, the Welshman. Got us under pressure here, Ebbsfleet. Rafferty coming back to try and help out at the back. Oh, Bell, lovely. Oh, what a save by Kelly to deny. the Ebbsfleet player there. It was a lovely bit of play. Left-footed strike, and that was bound for that top left-hand corner. But Kelly says, no thanks, mate. Well in by Max Allen. Knocks it back, and that is the final whistle. The Ebbsfleet fans are distraught with their players. Their players themselves can't believe it, but Solihull Moors here with a great victory on the road. The travelling fans will really appreciate that one. Right guys, here we go. Another home game here at Dagenham Park as we face off against Barrow.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
So close there to having a nice 1-2 into the box. Barrow cut it out. Lovely. And Ennis is away. Jesus, he's quick. It's back inside. Oh, I never thought they were going to put a finger on him there. Ennis driving into the box, goes down. Martin playing right back because he's got lots of fatigue having played a game just now. Chip to the back post, cannot get it across, and Walker picks that one up quite easily. Lots of players here not normally in the lineup getting their chance. Ostrom. Oh, turns his man. He's picked it back up. Oh, and it drifts just wide. The Swede there unable to capitalise on that mistake by Barrow. Well done. Allen. Send him. Send him. Moran will cut back inside here. Into the box. Looks for Ennis. Tries to get the shot away. How many chances do we want to poke one at goal? And how has that not gone in? How have we not scored? I really don't know. I think we must have had about 15 attempts at that one. And we still can't get it in. Yes, Cockrell Mollett. Knocks it off to Rafferty. Rafferty out to Moran, and we know that this boy has a decent set of lungs on him. He can get himself into the box here. Sprays it back to Ennis. Oh, and there's so many bodies in the way. And there we go, half time. We've had a few opportunities here, but Barrow just seemed to be able to get men behind the ball, and we haven't been able to get one into the goal. Back to Ennis. And the overlap. Back to Ennis. Nystrom. Oh, come on, this goalkeeper. Are we ever going to beat him? Sanderson's beaten. Oh, good block. But he still gets through Smith, and that is really the first clear-cut opportunity that Barrow have made, and they've managed to get themselves ahead. There's no way they deserve to be ahead in this game. But it was a decent deflection that landed back at his feet, and Smith wasn't going to take no for an answer and bags himself a goal. Allen coming on to play centre defensive midfield. Go on then, Jackson. Go on, son. Oh, come on. Hasn't got the pace, has to take it early. Ran. Off to McGee. Can he find something in this latter phase? Drives into the box. Good defending there from Barrow. Well, we did get a victory on the road, but we come back here to Dagenham Park, and it's us now that are on the end of a defeat as Barrow take one from us. It was a hard fought game. We should have done better under the lights here at Dagenham Park, but unfortunately we couldn't run out victors. Right, here we go. It's the third game of the episode, and it's another home game here at Dagenham Park. This time we're facing off against the Daggers, Dagenham and Redbridge, and let's hope we can get a victory here. Crowding us here on the edge of the box. Peterson into Raff. Lovely back heel. Oh, and how did you miss that, Captain Cook? The Cookie Monster there, smashing it. I expected it to go top corner, but alas, it did not. Cook's through again. Oh, tries to pull the trigger, but Davis is there to prevent him getting that shot on target. Okay, so we go into the half-time break at 0-0. Well done by Cockrell Mollett. Good work by McGee. Cook will drive forward here on one of his bursting runs. Puts back inside. They've managed to get in front of him, and we cannot get a shot away. Good ball. And again, and we found some space out on the right hand side here. Peterson's asking for it in the middle of the box. Left footed. What a goal. The Swede steps up to the plate once more, bags himself another goal, and there's no reason to suggest why he wasn't on that shortlist for Player of the Month with performances like this one. Boy oh boy, have we found a talented one here. We're going to have to be very careful about how we manage this situation, because I do think other bigger clubs might come a knocking. That's a fabulous finish. We now lead against Dagenham 1-0. Well done, Peterson. Campbell knocks that up to Andrews, who does well to hold the man off. Gives and goes, comes back inside. He's looking for Peterson, but it's Rafferty who then knocks it back to Peterson. Can we have another? Nearly. Nearly. Great tackle by Campbell. Released Peterson here in the middle of the park. Lays it off to Cook. Goes one more for McGee. Kind of boxed in here, but does find Cook on the edge of the box. Ooh, tries a nice finesse shot from the edge of the box there on his right foot, Cook, but it doesn't come off.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes at any time.
Well done, Max Allen. And Rodri Andrews is away. Dispossessed, but that is enough for a victory here at home against Dagenham and Redbridge. A really well deserved victory, and once again the Swede has stepped up to the plate. Peterson is having an absolute stormer since he's arrived on the scene. Right, here we go, boys, on the road here against the Shots, Aldershot, and hopefully we can pick up another decent result here. Oh, well robbed there by Peterson, but dispossessed quickly. Kelly really coming to our rescue there. Peterson put on his arse. And yeah, that allowed a big chunk of space to open up for the Shots striker to come in, and it fell to Kelly to make a really decent save. Oh, and he's had to make another one there as they take a decent shot from the edge of the box. Nice driven shot there, but Kelly manages to push it around the post. Rafferty there, stealing the ball away and as we break. But McGee, Kennedy. Oh, come on, ref. Andrews. Come on, that's the second bite he's had at it, and we still don't get a free kick. He sets Nystrom away. Ref? No? Okay. Clattered as we go into half time at 0-0 here. He goes on the overlap with Cockrell-Mollett. He comes inside. Looks for the edge of the box. Oh, he lined it up there, Kennedy. And it nearly fizzed into the bottom corner. Oh, Scorpion. Oh, tricky. Caught out here. And Aldershot have got themselves a goal. An undeserved one, really, against the run of play. But we do find ourselves 1-0 down here, and we must do better when the opportunities present themselves in the future. Caught out there, man running through. And Kelly, although he did his best to try and stop it, cannot force that one round the post. 1-0 down. For all of the exceptional play that we've seen from the Moors players in this game, we do not have anything to show for it. Nystrom there, swinging a boot at it. Well in by Cockrell-Mollett. Did well to chase back and harass him into giving up that ball. Unbelievable. Drifted away at the back post there, the Aldershot player, and that's the second opportunity they've had in this game, and it's the second goal. Totally against the run of play once more. Suckered us. Sanderson just doesn't get up for the header. Drops over the back of him, and Mason's there to put it away. This will take an almighty effort now to come back from this.
2 minutes of added time.
Can't feed Andrews. In the story of this game, really, every time we've come forward, we haven't really got what we wanted out of it. And Aldershot capitalised on their opportunities. We've lost 2-0 here on the road in a game that really we should have done much better in. And you feel that this has been the story of our season so far. Right, we've already played them once in this episode and this month, but we are facing off against Barrow once more, this time at Holker Stadium, and we're looking to overturn the result that happened to us last time out. Max Allen, strength. Kennedy, off to Andrews. Managed to wrangle his way round here. Looks inside. One more, please. Cork. Just can't quite get on the end of that one. Back out to Peterson. Off to Kennedy and goes again. Drives himself into the box. Chips it up to the back post. Oh, what a lovely chip shot. Chipped effort there. But we can't convert it at the back post. Well done, Mollett. Off to Ennis. Comes inside looking for Kennedy. Kennedy's now going to drive forward. Unconventional move here from Kennedy. Gone down in the box. Referee's not having any of it. Max Allen coming forward. And it's a poor ball into the box. Can't capitalise on that before the stroke of half time, but we do go into this in the ascendancy, but currently sat at 0-0. Great tackle by Campbell, shadowed the man until he knew that he could take the ball away. Peterson has let Andrews fly, the Welsh wizard. Oh, he's dragged his shot wide there. Andrews, come on son, we need you to score those opportunities. He's dragged it well wide. Oh my god. How has that gone in? What an absolute screamer into the top left hand corner. Kelly almost did enough to pull it out, but it has gone in. And came back out afterwards. Ennis on to Cook. Has he got anything left in the tank? Looks for Peterson. Goes once more. Back inside to Peterson. There's only one man we can rely on at the moment. The Swedish superstar has come to our rescue again. Drawing us level here in this game so that we can chase a victory against Barrow. The away fans. Look at them limbs. You love to see it. Nice layoff. Goes again. It drives it home left-footed past the on-rushing goalkeeper. That is a great finish again by the Swede. And that brings the game to an end. What a game it was as well. 1-1 there against Barrow. We do not recover from the game that they beat us in earlier in this month for this episode, but nonetheless 1-1 on the road here is not too shabby. Okay guys, here we go. It is the last game of this episode. We are at home at Dagenham Park and we are going to face off against Halifax Town in this one. Ooh, nice effort there from distance from Halifax. Tries to swing it into the top corner as McGee closes him down on the edge of the box. Comes inside. Ran. Oh, Nystrom with an overhead kick there. So close to bringing us 1-0 up here. Come on, will come across. Excellent. Ooh. Goes once more. Doing his damnness to try to get a goal here, Rose. Trying something from everywhere. And there we go, we go into half time at 0-0. Unable to break down Halifax in this first half, but we will do more in the second. Allen takes his time to bring that one down. Fires it off to Jackson, who loses it out once more. And Jackson wonders why he can't get in the first team. Allen trying to do his best to get back. Catches up, but player still gets round. No! Great save by Kelly. Absolutely fantastic save that is by Kelly. Peterson. Jackson. Lobs it forward for Phillips. Phillips tries to bundle his way through. But he's certainly not the talent of Nystrom or Rafferty. And that brings the game to a conclusion. Another 0-0 draw here against Halifax. Seems to be the way that our season is flowing at the moment. Lots of draws. And we really need to pick up the pace and find some wins amongst it all. Okay, so there we go, guys. Episode 6 is done, and that takes us to the end of December, meaning that the next time round we will be in the transfer window. Whether we'll do any dealings, I'm not quite sure at this stage, purely because of the amount of money that we've got to play with. And the youth academy is starting to generate some decent players. I mean, we only have to look at Peterson to understand what can come through the youth academy. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for future FIFA 20 content, including obviously news about the national mod itself for PC. But I've been Summers, and I'm out of here.